Yo, what's up, guys? It's Grizzly Green Rockin' here with my buddy Dippin' Dipper. Y'all go check his channel out. I've been watching his videos here recently. He hooked up with me and my buddy Eric Dips. Y'all go check his channel out. He's getting big. He's trying to get there in the dipping community. And he's making pretty good reviews right now. So I'm gonna put a dip in. He's already got a dip in, which I wish I was dipping what he's dipping. What are you dipping on?
Coke whiskey blend.
I'm dipping on Skull. Y'all put a dip in with me. Alright, y'all ready? Cheers. I'm cheering to you too, but you already got one in.
I have. Cheers.
So while I get this dip situated, tell me about the first time you dipped. First time tried dip.
Alright, so I did not get hooked on the dip, but I did over time, but I was 11 years old, and my mom had a boyfriend at the time. His name was Shane, and I was smoking cigarettes thinking it was cool and stuff. I wasn't inhaling them. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like 11 years old. So my mom was at work, and she's about to come home, and he's like, here, try to get a dip. And I was like, what's this? He's like, it's smokeless tobacco. It's pretty good. So, you know, it was Grizzly Wintergreen. It's real big at the time, still is in my county. And, you know, he took a dip out, put it in my palm. So I was like, yes, and I took it out, and I was like, yes. And he said, put it right here. So I put it right there, and it wasn't that big. But I was still, like, spitting. He was telling me to spit, and I kept spitting out some of the dips. But I was dizzier than a motherfucker, and I fell down, and I couldn't get back up. And he's sitting there laughing at me. And then my mom walks in the door, and she didn't know what the hell was going on. She broke hell loose and went on from there, and yeah.
Y'all know my dipping story, but I'll tell it again so he'll know. I was coming home from school one day with some kayak and wintergreen, and I got off the bus, had it in my school bag. I was 9 at the time, I think. I don't remember. And I threw it up under my bed real quick, and she was like, what's that? I said, no, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. I grabbed the can, went, put it in my pocket, ran to the bathroom and said, I gotta piss, I gotta piss, I gotta piss. And I dumped it out, and then threw the can somewhere and flushed it, and came out and said, oh, that feels better. She's like, alright, what was that? And what's that right there? That is, what, why are you dipping? You don't need to be dipping. I was like, Mom, I'm wanting to try dip. She's like, alright, you're going to try dip. I'm going to go out and buy you a can, and we're going to see if you dip or not. So she went out, bought me a can of Grizzly Extra Long Cut Natural, and she's like, here. I had my knife, I cut the seal on it. I was like, hell yeah, Mom's actually buying me a can of dip. So I was like, packed it. This time I've been, a little bit before I was interested in dip, so I was trying to learn how to pack. And I finally got it down, then I was like packing the can, and I opened it, and I took a big pinch. About like this. Oh yeah, guys, spitting in the black mud jug.
And then the Mountain Dew bottle.
I was spitting in a Deer Park bottle. And I'm sitting here. I sat back, was watching TV. I looked up at the fan and I'm sitting here getting dizzy. I was like, oh dude, I ain't feeling so good. Spit it out. Went to the bathroom. I tried to throw up. I couldn't ever throw up. Sitting there, the dip finally came out, and I'm sitting here still trying to throw up, but I never did. And I went in there, got a drink of water, made me feel better. But I went into my bedroom and laid down, and I was like, oh, dude, I ain't feeling good. And basically, that's how it went. So you got another story about dipping experiences? Dipper?
How about when alright, how about when I first started getting into dip?
That sounds good.
Like dip in. Alright. This was about a year or two ago. My friend is still my friend today, Christian Kincaid. He's gonna stay at my house this Monday. He got me started on dip. This is off topic, but he's been in a military camp for like 6 months. It's called Bluegrass down here. Yeah. Because he just wanted to get his military GED, and then when he turns 18 in a few months, he's going to go into the service. But I ain't saw him in a while, so I get to see him this Monday. He's finally out. But anyways, off to the story. He came to my house, and again, this is when I started, like, I was actually smoking cigarettes and stuff. And I was stealing them, and I kept getting in trouble. Mom's throwing havoc and shit. So, he brought some dip over. He's a real big dipper. He's been dipping for a long time, so I don't even know how long. But he brought over about 2 cans of Grizzly Wintergreen. 2 cans of Grizzly Wintergreen. And he's like, hey, you can have this can, just hide it and stuff, and don't get caught. So I was like, you know what, alright. I'll try shit. So, you know, I cracked it and shit. I already knew how to pack, because I used to do this. I thought it was cool to do in middle school and shit. So I was like, damn, I'm doing this like a fucking pro. He was like, yeah, I guess so. So, you know, he put in a big dip. He's like, why don't you put a big dip in too? So I was like, you know what, I did before, why the fuck not? So now I put in a big dip, and where I ain't dipped in so long, it gave me a little buzz and shit. But my mom came in the room and shit and saw the bottles on the floor, and she thought it was just him dipping, but then she saw the dip in my mouth. And to tell you the truth, I was actually happy. She really didn't get that mad. She said, well, if you like it, and I'm sitting there dizzy as fuck, just laying back, and she's like, well, if you like it and stuff, and you ain't gonna steal my cigarettes no more, you know, I'll buy you some dip, whenever you need it and shit. It's like, you know what? Alright. Then she left the room, I spit that motherfucking shit out, and I was like, I probably ain't never gonna do this again. Next thing you know, she buys me a roll, and I just get started up on it.
See, I think this is all a load of horse shit. My parents will not buy me dip. They will not. My stepdad doesn't even know I dip. My mom, she knows I dip, but she doesn't really care for it. So I had to go to this little Indian store. He knows me pretty well, so he's like, you in here for another can? I was like, yeah. So he usually just waits till everybody leaves. I'm sitting there in the back talking to him. He'll leave and he'll ring up the can. I'll give him the money and then he'll give it to me. I mean, I don't look $15, guys. So sometimes he just, here you go, man. Basically, that's how I get my dip. So, what's your opinion on the Skull series?
Hey, me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to hate too much on it, but, like, all the Skull I've had, like I said, I only had Skull Cherry, which I thought was going to be pretty cool at the time, and God, that shit was fucking nasty. It's the worst dip I've had today. And the only other Skull I had was Skull Wintergreen Ready Cut. But I don't remember what it tastes like, because I needed a dip real bad, but I was pretty hammered. I was staying at my friend's house, and his other friend came by, and he had some dip. So I got me one of those out, but I don't remember how the fuck it tasted, so. I mean, I can't hate on it. You can't say I like it either.
I mean, Skull, I think everybody bandwagon Skull. They don't get it because they think it's a pussy dip. But I'm pretty good. I like it pretty well. So, my opinion on the Skull series. Y'all know my favorite dip is Skull Peach. Haven't done a review on it yet, but it's my favorite dip, Skull Peach. I've had Skull Cherry, I've had Skullberry, I had a lot, just about all the skulls. So I can really say from my opinion here. Skull Cherry's alright. Skullberry's okay. But all the other Skull flavored blends I hate. And Skull Classic Straight, I hate that. Worst straight out there. Y'all know I dipped a whole tub of Longhorn Straight. And oh my god. I hated that. So to this day, I will not dip Longhorn Straight. So what was it like the first time you ever had a Copenhagen Long Cut?
Shit. I was so pumped up to get it too. Cause I saw like all the videos, like, you know, like Darcy Mudjug 1, dipping on it and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna give me a can of this. And I've already tried Copenhagen Snuff. So, shit, what else? Sorry, I'm buzzed out of hell with this fucking dip. I don't even know how. I never get buzzed off this shit. But, anyways, I don't know. Oh, yeah. So the first time I had a long cut, I was waiting for it forever, and Mom was like, alright, you know, you had a dip when you get your can. First 10 minutes I had it, I was sitting there staring at the can and the design of it and shit, like, God, this shit's in fucking cardboard. So I was like, you know what, this is gonna taste like snuff and shit. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. The first time I had it, I thought they mixed up the cans, cause the shit looked just like snuff. Like, it was my first time and I was confused. I'm like, shit, this looks like snuff. Did they mix up my cans or something? So I opened it, I grabbed me a pinch and I was like, well, it's pretty packable. So I put it in my mouth, and I've had natural and snuff before that. Extra long cut natural. And I put it in, and it was just an instant favorite dip of mine. And I dipped it for longer after that, and that was my regular neck dip. And then now I just like got tired of it, but it's still my favorite dip. But you know, I don't know. After this Cope whiskey blend, I don't know. I love Cope whiskey, but it's still one of my favorite dips, and I have a review of it on my channel, I think. But yeah, that's about it. About my story with Long Cut.
My story with Long Cut. I was in middle school, 5th grade, no, 8th grade, and I was wanting some Copenhagen Long Cut because everybody's so into saying, oh, this shit's so good and all that. So I got a can of it, got my buddy to buy it for me, and I looked at it and I was like, damn, this looks, or I cracked it and opened it, and sitting here trying to open it because of that cardboard, it's hard to open. I looked at it and it's like, huh, it smells alright. I wonder if it tastes okay. So I packed it, put it in, and I like the naturals. Y'all know me, my everyday dip is a Copenhagen Long Cut, extra long cut natural. And I put it in, and I kept getting these big chunks of dip, and I'm like, oh god, I hate this. So it wasn't my favorite at the time. Later on, I got it, and I'm like, alright, I guess I can handle this dip. It's actually tasting pretty good now. So that's my story on Copenhagen Long Cut. What else dip have you tried?
What else dip have I tried? Shit. Alright. I've tried every single Copenhagen. Oh, by the way, viewers, I found myself I got 2 cans of Copenhagen Mint.
Tell us how that is.
But alright, first, the Copenhagen Mint. I'm not gonna lie. It's alright, but it's just like, if you got Grizzly Mint, god damn it. Grizzly Mint around where you live, it's just like Grizzly Mint, it just got that Copenhagen taste to it, I don't know. But earlier, this was before I was Skyping with Grizzgreen. I was Skyping with Eric Dips, and he mixed some Copenhagen Wintergreen with some Copenhagen Mint. And that shit tasted fucking good, which I'm going to be doing a future video on, if I have any mint left. because I got like 3 cans left on my log of wintergreen. But the Copenhagen mint, out of 1 out of 10 dip cans, I'd give it an 8. Compared to all the other mints, yeah, it's probably better. But it's not as, the hype is too retarded. Like, the hype is retarded, like, real. It's not even as big as it is. I don't even know how to explain it, Grizz. It's just not as good as I thought it would be.
For me, that's the only mint I've ever had. No, I think I had like a dip of Grizzly mint, but I didn't really care for it that much. So I had Copenhagen mint, and I was sitting here, oh man, this is actually pretty good. I only had 1 dip of Grizzly mint, so I didn't really know what to expect with mint. So I'm sitting here, it is burning my gums real bad, and it tastes just like as if you put a lifesaver in your mouth. I promise. Just me. So for me, it's an alright dip. Out of the new flavors that are coming out with all these dip companies. Now, Grizzly Dark Wintergreen. My buddy up in Kentucky, he lives right there, right beside Indiana. He goes and buys it, and he's sending me cans down with it. So I'm sitting here, man. I was out on the lake with I don't remember who it was. So sitting here just packing away, fishing with my new R2F R2F ready to fish. Go get y'all one of these, guys. It's pretty good. And sitting laid back in my chair, just sitting up, had my rod out, catfishing. I'm sitting there packing it. I put me a lip in, and Grizzly Wintergreen is my favorite, but now Grizzly Dark Wintergreen is my favorite. I don't really know how to explain the taste. It just tastes like Grizzly Wintergreen, but a lot darker, bolder. And when I was doing it, I put it in. And as soon as I put it in, my rod goes, boom. So I put the lid on real quick, went over there, grabbed the rod, yanked it back. It was like a 65-pound blue cap. So I was real hyped about that. But the dip, because I didn't get it placed in real well to get my rod, so it kind of went everywhere. But over time I was getting it back all together, and it's just a great dip. Grizzly Dark Wintergreen. It's just a really fantastic dip. I love it. But the hype on it, just like Copenhagen mint, it's pretty much a load of shit, how they say it is. Have you had a Dark Wintergreen yet?
No.
Oh. What other dip is there? Or have you ever had Kayak Wintergreen?
No.
Good, don't try it.
Yeah.
What other dip?
Have you?
Have I?
Oh, well. I'll answer your question first. I've had all the Copenhagens except for Cope Straight and Cope Hickory. I've had Skull Cherry, which is a bad decision. Skull Ready Cut Wintergreen. I've had all the Grizzlies except for Grizzly Snuff. I've had. This is included chews or.
What's your opinion on chews?
I love it better than dipping. I just ain't allowed to fucking chew. Mom refuses to buy it.
Me, I like chew. But dipping, I love dipping more than anything. I smoke too. I smoke, I chew, I dip. How much worse can I get for my health? But dipping.
I can't chew much no more, but I still smoke.
Dip. Dip is the best thing out there. I really do think so. Oh man.
Have you tried Hawkins wintergreen?
Have I tried what?
Hawkins wintergreen?
Lone cut wintergreen.
Hawkins.
Oh no.
I wanted to try that.
My buddy up in Canada, he does. He dips it a lot. On the can, I noticed whenever you show me the can, it says chewing tobacco on it. But it's in a can. Like, how does that work?
But, let's see what there's to talk about. There's so much, but, let's talk about Top Whiskey Blend.
Oh, I've had it. So, yeah. Start it out for us.
Alright, well, it's, I'll just let y'all know if you ain't had it yet, the fucking flavor of it that it reminds me of. Well, the smell is bourbon, whiskey, whatever you want to call it.
Kind of like
What it smells like. Yeah. But it's not as, like, bold as it. I did a review on this today. I'm going to upload it tonight when I go to sleep. But, it's like, it's hard to explain, man. The taste of it, it's not just like Copenhagen Black. I hate when people say it's just like Copenhagen Black, the taste of it.
Yeah.
Because the smell's the same, but not the taste. Because it has more of, like, an original. It reminds me. Alright, first off, it got the same texture as Copenhagen Long Cut. It's like right between Long Cut and Snuff, Fine Cut. And, it has a taste of like, it kind of, like, I've drank whiskey before. It has kind of a taste of it, but then again, it has more of an original taste. So, I love this shit. And the design of can, of course. It's just beautiful.
With that gold rim and then the black in the middle, I like it too. This nigga go away with the warning label. This nigga keep it on the side.
Yeah, so you can take the fucking sticker off. Yeah, I like the old cans where they didn't have the warning label.
Yeah.
Like Copenhagen Snuff, that can was fucking beautiful. Without the warning label.
I had a can of Skull Wintergreen. That's one of my stepdad dips. And it was an old can before he quit and then started back up. And it didn't have the warning label on it. And it looked pretty damn good.
So let's get to the thing of how the hell did your stepdad not know you dip?
Let's get to the story first about this. I had my mud jug. And I ordered this, and it came in the mail, and he still didn't know. But I went over to my cousin's, and I had a can of Copenhagen Natural just laying like right here on my desk. And then right beside it was this mud jug. And I told him, hey, go get my because he was coming back down. I said, can you bring me my what do you call it? My tennis balls, because I juggle. And he was looking for them, and ended up they was on top of the microwave. So he seen it here, picked up a can, threw it away. Is it like a full can too? Maybe like 3/4. And my mud jug was full, and he just threw it away, dumped out my mud jug, set it right there on my in my bathroom. I mean, I think I know he dipped, but you never know with my stepdad. He's caught me dipping 2 times. Yeah. He caught me with a can of Copenhagen Snuff and a can of Cope Straight, Copenhagen Straight. And he caught me with them. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows I dip, but he thinks since I'm in the summer, I can't get no can. But how my stepdad doesn't know. How about we, what?
How about we give this audience a taste of our medicine with other dipping YouTubers? Might get a lot of hate, but...
I know I'm about to get a lot of hate right here. First of all, who do you want to talk about?
Let's start out with the one and only Outlaw.
Okay, Outlaw. He is a great YouTube dipper. He makes his videos real funny. He doesn't really care how the people see him. He's put himself out there so much, and he tries to do a lot of his videos, but he doesn't really have much time to do them. So whenever he can, he puts out his videos, which I think is great. What about you?
Alright, my opinion on Outlaw. I love him, he's a good YouTuber. That's the good side, here's the fucking dark side I'm gonna give y'all motherfuckers. I hate how he fucking always advertises mud jug. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Okay.
Like, he can't go through...
I agree with that.
Yeah, he can't go through one video like, go get yourself a mud jug and shit like that. He's advertising. He's getting paid for that. That's the only thing I hate about him. Now, at some points he can get annoying.
What about Joey Let's Dippin'?
Oh boy. He was an alright YouTuber when I first started watching him, and he's pretty good. But, like, I've heard he's been a dickhead, like when people Skype him and shit. And, like, he seems like a fucking, one of those type of people that, like, get stoned all the time, and they're just, like, their brains burnt the fuck out, so he's just, like, when he's dipping and shit, he's all, like, slow and, like, all, like, chill, like, at least he can be, like, in the middle between Outlaw and Joey, like, just, like, sometimes hyper, but not as hyper. Just, like, not all drowsy and lazy and shit when you're doing your fucking videos.
Now, me.
What about your opinion?
Y'all are gonna hate me forever for this. I might lose, like, 5 subscribers. Or all of them, really. All 25 of them. I got on a Skype call with him one day. I was talking to Jared, Tennessee Dipper. That's how I first talked to him. He put me in the Skype calls with him and all of them. And I was ordering stuff off the Northerner. And I asked people if they wanted something. And everybody said, yeah, sure. You can get this. And I said, alright, that's alright. It don't bother me, really. And then Joey came back. He was like, he wasn't saying nothing at all. I asked him if he wanted anything. No. I was gathering up all the addresses to send it out. He went to talk to Jared, Tennessee Dipper. And he was like, dude, I think this guy's just trying to get our addresses so he can molest us or something. So, and then he never let me back into Skype calls like that. Ever. Just because I was trying to be friendly and order people stuff off the Northerner. And everybody went bandwagoning with him. And they said, oh no, they're making up excuses why not to give me the address. because they thought I was going to molest them or something. A 15-year-old trying to molest somebody. The only guys that stayed with me were Zach, Jay, and Benz. They stayed with me. They believed me. I went out and ordered their stuff, and somehow it all got canceled because of something with PayPal. He came to the conclusion bad. And I can't really say much. It was his brother's death or something. The anniversary of his brother's death. So what do you think about on Copenhagen Junkies?
Oh, I don't watch them.
What other YouTuber? What about Eric Dips?
Oh God, I hate that motherfucker. He makes the worst videos ever. Like, I'm just kidding. He's alright.
Wait,
do you know?
You go anywhere? Y'all see my legs? How y'all doing? I'm just laid back. That was my cons with Joey, but his videos are great. Honestly, I'm sad that he left the YouTube community, but he does have a second channel. I can see how like he's getting in the stage where it's rough for him to make some YouTube videos. That's why he got Jared to go over there. Guys, I might have described it real bad, so go check out Rocky Top Dipper's Fuck It video. That basically explains it all. I'm gonna get off the topic of Joey Les Dippin. So back to Eric. What?
Alright. There's really nothing to say about Eric. He's a pretty good YouTuber. I was gonna say, do you know Country Kansas?
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the pros about
her? She's sexy. She dips, and she's sexy. That's all you need, dude. A sexy girl dipper. She got like millions of subscribers.
Now what's the cons about her?
She don't upload no more. I don't think so.
The pros about me.
And when she uploads.
What?
And when she uploaded, she didn't upload that much.
Yeah. I thought she was a girl that just put out videos there to make herself out there. That she's trying to prove that, hey, guys, girls can dip too.
And they can be sexy while doing it.
Alright, we get it, dipping. She's sexy. We get it.
Shit, I'd hit it. Hey, look. Shit, I'd fuck her. I'd fuck her right in the pussy. You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Alright guys, this video is getting into 34 minutes. Y'all go check out Dippin' Dipper. He's right over here. Add him on Skype. I don't know his Skype at all. So, what is your Skype?
Uplink the rapper.
Go check him out. Add him on Skype. We're always chatting. Me and Eric Dips. And Dippin' over here. He's a cool guy to hang around. I've been hanging around him for a couple of days now. So, you know. And he's a pretty fun guy to hang around. Go check out his channel. Dippin' Dipper. I'll put it down to the link. If y'all ever want to do a Uvu conversation or a Skype conversation with me, we can do it. Check me out at My Skype is james.west737. My Twitter's grizzgreenrocky without the N because somebody already took it. And then my Instagram is grizzgreenrockin'. Y'all check me out. This has been a fun video with you dipping. Grizzgreenrockin' out.
Alright. As always, catch you on the dip side.
Yeah.